I'm pretty sure this will work. It looks like it did work. All right. So can we go live? Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's get started, folks. I've done the best I can. I think it's working. Unstable frame rate. I don't really care. Okay. Streaming. All right. There we go. Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Let's get started. There are more people in the waiting room. Let's get them all in here. And let me change my view so I see you in the order that you logged in. Sort gallery by entry time first. Okay. Sriniji, go ahead. What is your question? Srini,
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon.
Uh,
Ji.
I'm a green card holder, sir, and
Mhm.
currently I'm unemployed for the past slightly more than a year.
Okay.
So the next year I'm going to apply for the naturalization. So my question is with regards to the N400 form. So there is one question, sir, asking for the employment history. So
Mhm.
in 2023, I was doing two jobs. So the employment with the first job ended in May 2023. Parallelly, I started a second job with the second employer from
Mhm.
Jan 2023. So from
Mhm.
Jan 2023 to May 2023, so there is
Hold
a
on.
final.
Don't give me so many dates, Srini. I won't be able to remember all the details. Um, Focus on what is the question rather than the details.
Okay, sir. There is an overlap of 5 months, sir. So should I mention the dates as it is in the N400 form?
Yes, you always tell the truth.
Okay,
Absolutely 100% the truth.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Sir,
that's an easy answer. So rather than going into all the dates, you can have
okay.
multiple. Once you have your green card, you can have 10 jobs at the same time if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. And quickly, the second question. My wife, she is holding a passport with the last name before marriage, but I wanted her new passport with the last name after marriage. So if I check yes in the form, so will that complicate the application, sir?
Not really. The only thing is it might delay her swearing in, which is okay because normally they do the swearing in court then, which is fine. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So I can just go with that.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. That's all, sir. Thank you so much.
all the
Thanks for your
best.
time.
You're welcome. Mr. Kadari, P. Kadari?
Yeah, hi Rajiv. This is Pranati Kadari.
Ji.
Uh, Thank you so much for doing this. I was on a call a few weeks back, but I have a quick question for you. The
Mhm.
thing is, I did talk about this, like transferring for L1 visa, L1B for
Ji.
my company. Right now I'm in US, but I'll be going, if I'm going out of the country and trying to come back on L1B visa, will I have the 100K subjected on my visa fees?
नहीं L1 पे तो है ही नहीं ना L1 has
नहीं
no
है?
such condition.
Okay, it's only on H1B.
Only on H1B has special love. L1 doesn't.
Okay, yeah, that
Okay.
was my question for now.
All the best, Ji.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Put your hand down, please. Kanchan Ji, go ahead.
Yeah, hi Rajiv sir. Good afternoon.
First of all, a challenge to me. I just want to make sure I can say your last name. Tenjina Kai.
It's Tengen Kai.
Okay, I screwed that up. Okay. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, so my question's regarding unemployment days. Um, I graduated last year on May 15th, and I started my OPT on 8th July
Hmm.
2024. And I have been working since then. I also did my STEM extension this on 8th July 2025.
Ji.
But I recently got laid off, and my last working day is 19 December.
Mhm.
That is, yeah, this month. I wanted to check how many employment days would I have left to like find a job after 19th.
So, are you a first year of OPT or STEM OPT?
I'm STEM OPT.
So, you have a total of 150 days combining both OPT and
Mhm.
STEM OPT, right?
Okay, got it. So the 150 days start getting counted after the EAD start date, right?
So, did you have unemployment during the 180 days? You know how you have the grace period of 180 days between applying for STEM OPT and OPT expiring?
Yes, I did not use up any of those.
So you were employed all the way through those 180 days.
That's right.
Yeah, so naturally then, once the EAD is approved, that's when we will start counting the, if I've understood your question correctly, that's when we will start counting your unemployment days, yes.
Got it. Okay. So it's not from the graduation date, but it's from the
No,
EAD
no,
started. Okay.
no. Not from the graduation date. So between the graduation date and receiving the OPT, you were not employed. Well, you're not supposed to be employed. And obviously, the date your EAD approval shows, that's the date from which we can start looking at unemployment. Okay.
Got it. Okay. All right. That was my question, sir. Thank you.
All the best, Ji.
Yeah.
Dhavalji, go ahead. Dhaval? Dhaval?
Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon, Rajiv.
Good afternoon, Ji.
Yeah, I have a question regarding I-539 change of status from H1 to F2. Got laid off on H1 and I want to do change of status to F2. And there is a on the application, I think we need to upload financial support like funding letter or bank statement. So on the funding one, do I need to upload for myself only or my spouse as well?
You have to look at the language of the form. Logic will say only you.
Okay. And in the funding, can I show loan letters, loan sanction letter, or just like liquid case? I mean, like bank statement.
Anything, Dhavalji, that helps you pay your bills.
Okay. Okay, got it. And would it be like 1 year enough? Like 1 year funding? Like because
I see, Dhavalji, I don't fill out any of these forms myself. They bring it to me when there is a question. The team takes care of all the finer details. So I really don't know. Whatever the question asks, answer the question completely. If in doubt, provide too much rather than too little. That's the standard you should follow.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much.
And also remember, if you follow the instructions, in the instructions, there is a section called required evidence. Okay. If you give all the required evidence, even if you miss something, they're going to ask for it.
Oh, I see.
You have to meet the required evidence. Other than that, they won't deny your case without an RFE or even a notice of intent to deny.
Okay, got it. Yeah, this is optional, but like everybody suggests we should upload like
No, I don't
100.
think. I think ability to sustain and maintain yourself is core. It should always be provided. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, got it. Okay, no problem.
All the
Thank you
best.
so much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Yeah, put your hand down, please.
Sure.
Rohanji, go ahead. Rohan Narayan.
Hello, Rajiv sir. Thanks for.
I've seen you before, haven't I,
Yes,
Rohan?
I've been here a few times and we had a consult also. So thanks for doing this again. My question is about RFE. Fortunately, I found an employer to sponsor me within my grace period. I was on H1B laid off grace period. And but unfortunately, I just got an RFE earlier this week, and as of this week, I'm outside of my grace period. RFE requiring a biometrics screening next week. So is
One
that,
second, Rohan.
yes,
Typically, when you get a biometrics RFE, that means there was some kind of an issue with something legal. Okay.
I see.
A speeding ticket or something like that. And it can be something completely minor to something more serious.
Okay.
So the biometrics are typically focused on that.
Okay. And is it cause for concern, like I may get denied or
No, I don't think so, because it has become routine. Only people who have cause for concern is there if there are any convictions
okay.
that could become an issue.
Okay, I see. And as far as travel, like domestically, is it safe to travel given that I'm in this
I think
sort
so.
of,
I
it
think
should
so.
be. flying also, or just like going
Yeah,
out
I
of?
think so, because you should carry your identification like a passport.
Yeah.
You should carry your last issued I-94 copy of that.
Yep. Hmm.
You should carry a copy of the receipt of the case that is pending.
Yes.
Okay. And even a copy of the H1B receipt that's pending.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, so you should
And
be all right.
yep, thank you, sir. And then another question was EB2 NIW. My previous employer started my EB2 NIW, but wasn't able to file it. Like my position was let go right before. I have all the evidence letters in place. I know your firm does NIWs. What's your capacity and how much, like, is it? I don't know. Can I ask you how much is the filing fee and such?
You can just go to our website. Our fees are on the website.
Oh, they are. Okay.
So if you go to immigration.com,
Yep.
there's the top ribbon, very top ribbon.
Okay.
On that ribbon, you'll see our fees.
Okay.
Or you can just type immigration.com/r-fees.
Got it.
So,
Okay.
and you have all our fees are published.
Okay, I will check that out. And quick last question.
But actually, let me rephrase, not all. Most of the common forms are, they are published.
Okay, I will check that out. Thank you. Quick last question. My parents were here this summer for 3 months. They're on the regular visitor visa, and they were considering coming back just to be here for a few weeks this year itself. Is that advisable? Could they face issues at the port of entry?
No, I don't think so, because if they were here for only 3 months and they come back within that
Yeah.
same 12-month period,
Yeah.
if they ask for, just give us a month or 2 months, and we're going to be here for only that much time,
Okay.
I think they should be okay.
We should
But
be okay.
but Ronji, it's very difficult to predict the mind of the CBP officer.
Right.
If
Right.
it were my own parents, I would probably tell them, yeah, aa jao.
Yeah. Chalo. Okay. Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye. Adiji, go ahead. Adi?
Hi, Rajiv sir. This is a question regards to a change of status for my spouse. So I am actually an H1B holder, transitioning to a new job. During the transition, we're hoping to do a change of status for my spouse. She's on F1, and we're trying to get her on the H4. Now, the concern is that she has upcoming travel to India. And we're wondering if I myself have an H1B visa on my passport. And for her, the concern is that she does not have an H4 visa. We're wondering, and I apologize if this question has been answered, but will the 100K fee apply to
Not
her?
to H4. Not to H4.
Okay, so it should not apply even if
No,
the fact that I myself have not paid the fee or anything like that.
it does not apply. You will get your wife back.
Okay.
And she won't cost you $100,000.
Okay. Okay, that's a relief, because we were wondering if the the H4 visa holders, because they're dependent of the H1B, are also subject to that fee in any way. Even though this is a new application at the consulate, she should not expect basically to be.
I don't see any problem. My mind just flashes back to those old movies where Chambal Ghati ke Daku used to come and kidnap your wife and then ask for Firoti. It very much sounds like that, right?
Right.
For H4, there is no Firoti.
Okay. No Gabbar Singh. That
No Gabbar Singh, no ransom. You're okay.
Okay. Thank you, Rajiv sir. Appreciate it.
All the best, Ji. Don't call me Rajiv, sir. Just Rajiv is fine. Rajdeep Ji, go ahead. Rajdeep.
Yep. Hi, sir. Good afternoon. So I'm currently on STEM OPT and I have one more lottery attempt left. So if I don't get lucky with that, I'm considering moving to day one CPT. So my question isn't specific to day one CPT. So because we have new rules coming in, so I'm not. I couldn't keep
some
track
point.
of everything. Yep. So should I go through consulate interview for moving from STEM OPT to day one CPT, or is it going to be just a service transfer from the DSO from the old DSO to
Right
the
now, it's just service transfer.
Okay, so things could change.
Yeah, but this is what I anticipate. Now, I could be wrong because we haven't looked at the final regulations yet. They don't like you doing multiple master's degrees. So I
Okay.
think what they are going to do is, if you're already doing master's degree, they'll either allow you to keep doing your current master's just the way it is,
Okay.
or give you a certain time frame that within 6 months, go get a visa stamp for the second master's. Okay.
Got
So
you.
I don't know which way they are going to come out on this issue, but that was never made clear in the proposed regulations. I don't remember that.
Got you. Got you.
So if you have an option of going directly for PhD, you can do that.
Okay, so you're suggesting that PhD is a better option than master's,
Yeah,
second
and I
master.
don't see why not. And remember one thing, and this is for everyone, guys. If you, first of all, if you get a good PhD program, they might be paying a lot of your fees, etc. Right? Number one. Number two, while on F1 in doing your PhD, you have to be full time. But if you get an H1B, you convert back to H1B, you can actually continue on H1B with your PhD also, full time or part time. Okay,
Got you.
that's a very big advantage.
Got you. So, sir, the options that I was looking at is PhD with the Day 1 CPT university. So, the problem with Day 1 CPT universities is almost all of the universities that do Day 1 CPT have mixed or bad reputation, and almost all of them. So, it's getting really trickier to pick one university. So, do you know if any of your clients have chosen some university that is better than the rest? For example, University of Cumberland's, and these had mixed reputation. So just wondering if you have any.
No, I have clients who have gone to Cumberland, seem to be doing okay. But I really have I don't have the expertise to assess the reputation of a university. So ideally, in a perfect world, I would want you to get a PhD from a good institution.
Got you.
That's really the perfect of best of all the worlds. Okay.
Got you, sir. And this is Day 1 CPT PhD, right? So I'll be working with my employer full time, and then I'll be doing my classes on the weekend. So that's how it works, right?
Yep. Typically.
And the other question is, sir, so now that if I move to Day 1 CPT, and all this while I have an EAD, right, to verify for my I-9 and everything. So because once I move to Day 1 CPT, I'll not have anything like an EAD, right? So what documents would be helpful in completing the I-9, for the I-9 verification process?
Yeah.
Because,
They put it on the I-20 itself.
okay, they put it on the I-20 itself.
Authorized to work. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And the last question is, regarding would you recommend doing working from once I take up Day 1 CPT, would you recommend working from the first semester itself? Or and somewhere in the community I've heard that they usually it's not recommended doing in the first semester itself and start
No,
working.
I don't see any reason not to if you have to. The only thing is the programs that are called Day 1 CPT tend to be fewer,
Okay,
but programs that allow you to work from second semester or third semester, uh, you might have more choices as far as I know.
got you. Yep, that makes sense. One last question, I promise I won't go after this. So the last question is, so do you have any other suggestions besides taking an Day 1 CPT after my STEM OPT? If not Day 1 CPT, what options do I have?
If you have a couple of sackfuls of money, you could go for EB5.
Oh, I definitely do not have that.
Hmm.
Anything else, sir, or that's the only.
Well, people have been building their resumes for O1s. That's a very good option. It
Okay,
takes time.
okay,
Don't get involved with any of these shady characters who promise they can get you published and all that. Do your own effort.
okay.
Go through reputable sources. But yeah, people have been building their O1s. I have a client who actually has a PhD from Cumberland also, who
Mm-hmm.
went through the entire gamut. He went through NIW, then we did an EB1A. So all of that went through fine. So work on that a little bit. That might be a way to go.
Got you, sir. Yep, that's all
All
from
right.
my. Yep, thank you so
All the
much.
best.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Kaustab ji, go ahead. Kaustab Sahu.
Namaste,
One
Rajiv
second.
ji.
Hi, good to see your face. Rajdeep ji, did I just talk to you? Rajdeep Kumera?
Yes, sir, we just spoke. Yep.
अपना हैंड नीचे करो साहब. हाँ जी कौस्तभ जी, how can I help you?
Hi, Rajiv ji. So I'll give you a little background. I did
जी.
my first master's in computer science from NJIT. I graduated, applied for OPT, but unfortunately I applied 30 days later than from when I received my I-20. मेरा
Yeah.
reject हो गया था फिर. To mitigate this, I went for Day 1 CPT University. I did my second master's in IT. I graduated from that program. I have a job. I just received my STEM EAD card. And I was wondering if it would be safe to travel as of now to India.
Second, you have a visa stamp, right? You don't have to go for a visa.
No, मेरा F1 visa is valid till 2026 August.
Let me see if I can put something in the chat. एक second रुको आप. Message everyone. I have everything here. Yeah, just copy and paste this for yourself. I tell you, carry copies of pay stubs, carry a letter from your employer, etc., etc. ठीक है?
And with that, I will be fine, right?
I think so, because there are people who have gone and come back, no issues.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. Other than that, when my OPT was rejected, I was very stressed and confused. I just wanted to thank you because you took extra time to calm me and you told me it's gonna be fine, and I'm very grateful for you with that. Right.
I am very fortunate to be in a position where I can, with just a phone call, help somebody.
Yeah.
How many people can do that? So
Thank you.
you are very welcome, sir. It's my pleasure. All the best. Lekha ji. Lekha.
Hi, Rajiv sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So my H1B, I got my H1B for the first time and it is active from October 1st, 2025. And I got laid off on October 15th. And my grace period is ending on December 14th. So I actually had an offer in hand, but it got rescinded like 3 days ago. So with very less time, I'm looking into the option for applying for change of status to B2. I haven't explored this before. It's only been 2 days, and I just wanted to understand how are the approval rates for B2 right now, and how eventually changing back to H1B when I find a job would look like, because I've heard so much mixed information on this. So I just wanted to get an understanding if there's any write-up or blog that can help me. I would go through it too.
Oh, I wanted to put the write-up, but it says it's 28 characters over 1,000. Oh no, 1,100, 128 characters. So I don't know what to do. Also see my comments. I don't know what I can delete out of this. I just posted something in the chat. Chalo, if something goes, it will be the Economic Times article. Let's see if it won't even take it. So if you go to Economic Times and see my articles there, what the heck? Ek second, bhai. It will be so much easier. Why do they have such small capacity for chats? Abhi 11. Okay. Sorry, I have to truncate the last 983. So this should work. Okay. So I just posted in the chat.
Okay. Yeah.
Just read through this.
Okay.
It tells you everything that you need to know.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All the best. By the way, you asked me B2 approval rate so far 100% from my experience. B2 to H1B conversion back so far 100%. So I won't say that rate would continue to persist at all times. Each case is different.
Yes.
But so far it looks okay.
Okay. So sometimes I heard that H1 transfer, like from B2 to H1B, that might get approved in consular. So what might be the reason for it?
No. What happens is, if the B2 is not yet approved and still pending, they will not give you an H1B if you're outside your 60 days grace period.
Okay.
Because you don't have status, you merely have permission to stay in the United States. Okay.
Not
So
even
if
if
you're,
file
you only file H1B once the B2 is approved.
Oh, okay. Got
Okay.
it. Yeah.
All the best, Ji.
So much. Yeah.
You're welcome. Pratik Ji, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Yeah,
Okay, one second.
I have
One
a
second.
question
Pratik Ji,
regarding.
one second. Pratik Ji, one
Sure,
second.
sure.
Hey guys who are listening to our stream, this is the last person I'm admitting. I usually stop admitting people at 12:35 because we have enough people here that I can comfortably talk to. Pratik Ji, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I have two questions. So my fiance, she works for a company based in San Diego, and she wanted to move to Bay Area in Palo Alto with the same company. So her company filed her PERM procedure 4 months ago. So I have a question that does her company needs to file and start the PERM procedure again if she moved to Palo Alto?
That's a complicated question. Okay. Because what happens is typically any job which is consulting type of job, when we file a PERM, we don't file based upon where the person is. We filed based upon where the job is. And the job is located either in the branch office where the person is going to work from, or in the headquarters if they don't really know where all this person could work from. So it's a
Sorry,
question to be.
sorry, Rajiv. I think I couldn't hear what you said in last 10 seconds.
Okay. So this is a question that should be answered by her green card lawyers. Okay. And typically when we file it stating that the job is located in the corporate headquarters because the person can be moved. So if you have a job that can be moved, you shouldn't have to keep filing PERMs time and time and time and time again. So there are several situations, there are variables which I can't comment on without knowing which variable is covered by her situation. It should be manageable. Talk to the green card lawyers.
Okay, okay. And if she wants to change her status to remote, if her manager is allowing to do that, but immigration might say that the procedure needs to be started again for the PERM. So is that still hold true?
Set up a consultation. Okay. Bring me a copy of her PERM filing and I'll review it and I'll tell you if they are right or not.
Okay, okay,
All right.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, first talk to their lawyers. If they don't create a problem, then you have nothing to worry about, right?
Okay, okay, makes sense. Yeah, thank you.
All the best.
Bye.
Jalana, bye Pratik. Jalana, go ahead.
Hey, hi, sir. I have a question, and I
First
just
tell me,
wanted.
how do you pronounce your name?
My name is Jalna.
Jalna. So I said it right, like Jal, like water.
Yes, that's right,
Okay.
Jalna. Right. Okay. So, Rajiv, sir, I'm asking this question for one of my friend. She's going to complete her H1B 6 years by the end of March 2026. Okay.
Okay.
So I was just recommending a few things. So I just wanted to get a confirmation from you that whether I'm suggesting the right thing. So what I wanted her to do is like if she could switch to F1 status before her H1B expires, and then she can reapply for H1B lottery system in the month of March. Can she do that?
No. If her 6 years are over, she has to be outside the US.
No,
Either
but before her 6 years is completed, she switches to F1 status.
Then?
And then she applies in the month of March again for a H1. Is that a possibility?
She has to be outside the US. Once she has exhausted 6 years or close to 6 years, she only has one time 6-year slab to work with unless she has a green card pending.
Okay, yeah, she does not have an I-140 approved. So
I would say don't switch your day job to the practice of law.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Sadhana ji, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv sir.
थोड़ा ऊंचा बोलिए, जैसे डांट के बोलते हो ना वैसे बोलो.
Sorry.
Speak up a little bit, like you are scolding somebody.
Okay. Can you hear me now, sir?
Better.
Okay. All right. So my question is, I have H1B stamping in my passport, which is valid until October 2026.
Okay.
However, my previous employer has withdrawn my H1B in April 2025 as I was laid off.
Okay.
and I'm currently located in India.
Okay.
So in this regard, in India, my new employer intends to, apply for a B1 visa for me to attend a conference in the US.
Mm-hmm.
So considering this scenario, what will happen to my, approved H1B stamping in my passport? Like if B1 is approved, will that be cancelled?
So typically, if I remember correctly, the standard operating procedure of the consulate says that they should cancel all existing stamps, but they usually don't. Okay. So
Okay.
chances are they are not going to touch your stamp. But again, that is the SOP. Who knows what they do? That's typically the way it works.
Okay.
Okay.
In case if they issue like a B1 visa without canceling the H1 stamping, like will I be eligible to transfer from B1 to H1 within US?
Be careful with that, because if you enter with a preconceived intention, pre-decided that I'm going to convert to an H1B, a government can hold you up for fraud, saying that it looks like you had that intention. And by the way, they are going to be careful issuing B1s to somebody who has an H1B,
Okay.
because they want to prevent that $100,000 workaround.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My next question is like if I request my new employer for H1 transfer like directly, will I be subject to the 100K provision?
My reading of the proclamation says you should not be. But I heard from another lawyer that they tried that. Person had a existing visa. They were outside the US, tried to do a transfer, and the USCIS said, give us the 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't know what's happening. All
Okay,
right.
so one last question. One last
Yeah,
question.
make it really quick. Guys,
Yeah,
we still have a lot of people to work with. So please be considerate of other people.
Okay, I think I have answered this question, but I just want to hear from you. Like, if they cancel my like stamped H1B, will I be subject to the 100K requirement in the future if I transfer to another employer?
So I just told you, whether you have a visa or not, if you're outside the US, from what I'm hearing, they are subjecting people to 100,000. But if you're inside the US and transfer, see, the proclamation is very poorly worded. I thought when I first read the proclamation that once you have received your H1B approval, you should be forever free from the 100,000 because you're already approved and grandfathered. But then they changed all that with their interpretation. So the answer to your question is, I think you'll be subject to 100,000.
Okay. All right.
All the best, Ji.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Karthik Ji, go ahead. Karthik.
Hi, Rajiv.
Hello. One second. Hey guys, people who are waiting in the waiting room, I'm sorry, I won't be able to take any more people today. We have enough people already. Karthik Ji, go ahead.
Yeah, hi Rajiv. I'm currently on my F1 OPT, initial OPT, and I'm currently working for a company A, and I've also got a job from company B. And company B is actually it's a core job. It's related to data centers, electrical background, and I've done my master's in business analytics in US. And prior in India, I've worked in electrical field. I've done my bachelor's in ECE. So, am I eligible to work for this company B as a data electrician, data center electrician?
I'll have to look at the job description. Does their job require a degree in electrical engineering?
Yes, they do require.
Yeah, if the job requires a degree in electrical engineering, and that's what you are doing, obviously you should be qualified to do an H1B transfer. One thing is, remember, if you do an H1B transfer, the rules say that you can join the new employer as soon as you get the receipt, right?
Okay.
Now, you join the new employer, and if that, for some reason, that H1B is denied, you can actually go back to your old H1B if the employer has not revoked it.
Okay, sir, but I'm on OPT, sir. I'm not on
Oh, OPT,
H1B.
sorry. OPT is the even easier. My mistake. I'm glad you corrected me because somehow it got stuck in my head. You were on H1B. On OPT, going from job to job is real easy. And the
Okay.
person who can tell you whether this job is suitable for your major is your DSO.
Okay, okay, okay.
So
So
you
yeah,
can you
yeah.
can present to them a justification written by the employer why a degree is required.
Okay, yeah. So my only concern is I did my electricals in India, but in US I've done business analytics, and so
Oh, businesses. Yeah. Sorry. So then if you have a change in majors, I thought it was the other way around. You had a degree from USA in electrical. But if
in
you,
business analytics in
yeah, I
India, I did
understand.
electrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If so, business analytics has nothing to do with electrical engineering.
Yes.
I don't think that would be a part of your major. But again, you can run the job description by your um, DSO and see if they agree that it's still under your major.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. All the best. Jita, go ahead.
Hi Rajiv ji, thank you so much for doing this. We talked before, so I was laid off on October 13 and then had filed B2 and then I got an offer within 60 days. But now this employer is a staffing firm and they're basically saying that they can go ahead with H1 transfer only if I withdraw B2 before they file the H1 transfer.
Yeah, I think we exchanged some emails about it, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I think, I mean, have they already filed within 60 days?
They have filed LCA. They are waiting on
Okay.
filing H1B transfer.
So this is what we do as a standard practice in some of these cases. If we are filing an H1B, we attach with it a notarized letter from you saying, if my H1B is approved with change of status, please consider this as my request to formally withdraw the B2 that's pending.
Okay, so I can attach that note and then
Yeah.
still.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
All
that's
the
it.
best.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Shraddha ji, go ahead. Shraddha.
Hi, Rajiv ji.
Hello.
I have a question regarding H1B change of status. On 1st of October, I got a RFA regarding wet ink signature. My employer attorney.
Sorry, you're the wrong Shraddha. Shraddha Sawant.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Shraddha Sawant.
Hello,
Go
Rajiv
ahead.
ji. Thank you
Hello.
for doing this. So my question is like I'm planning to travel to India with my husband next week for like scheduled H1B and H4 stamping. So I'm expecting a job offer soon, but the company is taking some time to finalize it, and I cannot
What is your
delay.
current status, Shraddha ji?
It's B2.
B2.
Yeah. So what
Did you?
happened is I got laid off, and
Okay.
in April, I have already spoke to you a few weeks back, I believe,
Okay.
and I have already exhausted my grace period as well as like my B2 is going to end this week, like not this week, next week. So I have to travel back to India, and I'm expecting a job offer, but they are still going to conduct one more round. So I don't know when I might get it, and I already have my H1B like H4 visa appointment scheduled with you consulate. So my question is like if
Did you say you have an H4 visa stamping schedule?
yes, with my husband.
Okay, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
But like if I go back to India and I receive an offer from my current like company which I'm expecting an offer, so like can I can I transfer my H4 appointment to H1B appointment?
No, but then you'll have $100,000 problem.
I already have H1B visa and it's
You
approved
would
and
still have a problem. That's what I suspect. So you
Oh,
enter on H4, then do a change of status.
okay, but it will take like almost a month, and I don't think so they
Ma'am,
can
I
wait.
can only tell you what I think, what will happen. It's your call to make the choices you want.
Okay. Yeah, that's my question.
All the best. Yeah, Rahul ji, go ahead. Rahul Patel.
Hello, Rajiv sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So my H1B got picked up in 2023,
Okay.
and I have been paid based on my LCA
Okay.
so far. And next year there is an extension. So I just wanted to know, like, what are the things I need to take care because I haven't been gotten any raise so far. Uh,
So raises are not required by immigration law. Okay. Um, there are other moving parts here that I could talk about for a long time, which we won't have time to cover. But raises are not required by law. What else can you take care of? Just to make sure that you are getting paid the amount that they indicated uh, on the LCA and the H1B package. There can be different amounts. Make sure you are covered by the highest amount stated.
Okay, okay.
That's all. All right.
Okay. And at the time of H1 extension, it should again approve based on the prevailing wages, right?
Yeah, what the prevailing wages at that time, because
Yeah,
prevailing
so
wages change every year.
I already worked a 3 year in USA, 1 year on OPT and 2 year on H1B. Because last year I went to India and during those 9 months I didn't work for my employer. So total around 3 year of experience I have in India. I have in USA. So the prevailing wages should be, senior software developer or something. That is
Yeah,
my assumption.
at least
Yeah.
level 2, maybe level 3. It depends upon the job description.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have
Okay.
to move on. Do you have any other question?
No, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mandarji, go ahead. Mandar?
Yes, Rajivji. I have similar question to Shraddha. Actually, it's quite very similar. So even so, the thing is, currently I am on my F1 CPT, and I have my H1B approved, but it's with the consular processing. So basically, it won't be like I won't be transferred to H1B until and unless I move to the basically if I go and get it stamped from India or if I change it from here. So basically, I have two options, and the thing is, similar situation with my wife, as I
Okay,
guess
no.
Shraddha.
Her situation is a little different because she was on B2.
Yeah,
You
but
are on.
it's regarding my wife only, and actually she has a similar situation. So basically, she is also expecting a job offer, and her uh she is on B2 currently, and she also have like a approved H1B. But
Okay.
again, she got laid off on her H1B, right? And her uh B2 is expiring literally this weekend. Okay. So the thing is, right now we have like three different options. So first is like if she can probably file like a B2 extension to maintain status and stay here. Second is like we may try to like and again like we also have like a similar situation, like we have like this appointment schedule in India for her and for my and her my H1B and her H4 appointment, right? So but the thing with this, right, if we go in India for this appointment, right, and if she receives her offer, so it will be a problem, right? Because her employer has to wait until she is here, and then only she can transfer from H4 to H1B, and probably employer may not be able to wait for that long. So there, I also heard like there is one more option that my company can file for my H1B amendment, basically to change my H1B I-797B from to I-797A. Basically, I will get
Okay, hold on
I-94
one
and
second. Hold on one second. This is getting too long. I think I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
You're talking about bundling, that if you submit your H1B and her
Mhm.
H4 in the same package, ask for premium, everything will be premiumed.
Right, that is fine, but my H1B change of status, or I mean the amendment, it will take little more time because my company is taking like too much time, right? So it may not be possible before this
Okay, even
weekend.
bundling is no longer a guarantee. That policy expired early January.
Okay, so my question probably is like, can we file for her H1B stating that my H1B amendment is coming in like near in like upcoming weeks? Can
I
we
have no
do?
idea where you got that notion from. This has zero connection with your H1B. Her H1B is totally separate.
Oh,
No.
sorry, not sorry, not my H1, sorry, not her H1, basically her H4. So basically, if for
What you
her to
asked me
be,
is, can we file her H1B stating that my H1B dash dash
oh no,
dash?
no, my bad, yeah, yeah. Can we file her B2 to H4 change of status before even I am on my H1B? Because basically in her H4, B2 to H4 change of status, we can attach my I-797B, which is consular processing, and we will also provide some statement saying
No.
like we.
To the best of my knowledge, you cannot.
Okay. So B2 extension is still an option, right?
It sucks because there's no guarantee it will get approved. However, if you are going to go to India anyway for H1, H4 stamping,
Mm-hmm.
then even if the B2 gets denied, she can leave.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
basically, you're suggesting that if I travel to India and get my H1B and her H4 and then come back here on, so basically she'll be on H4 and then she can transfer on H4
Yes.
to H1B, right?
Yes. Mandar, one thing is you should not travel without getting a change of status first.
For
So,
me?
yes, because if you don't have a 797A, you have a
Mm-hmm.
797B, that means you've been approved for consular processing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not
So you
sure how
think
that,
this 100K rule will applicable?
I think so.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
okay, maybe one last question.
So I'm going to have to move on. Yeah, this is
Uh,
going too long.
Sorry, just a quick question if possible. Sorry, it's very urgent. So if basically she's right now on B2, right? So if she file B2 extension and during that extension she gets an offer and she files
She
for
won't
her
be able
like
to convert if she's in between B2s. If
okay,
the old one has expired, new one is pending, she won't be able to convert.
okay,
All right.
all
I have
right,
to
yeah,
go. I'm going to
thanks.
have to go.
No problem, yeah,
All the
thanks.
best. Kunalji, go ahead.
Do you mind if I can share my screen? It will be quick on this.
As long as it's not personal information,
It's
because
not
you're
personal information. It will
hours.
be
Yeah.
helpful to understand my case. So, let me know if you can see my screen.
Mm, no,
Not yet.
now I can.
Okay. So, that's my context. I got laid off on November 26.
अरे बाबा
My
इतनी डेट्स कौन याद रखेगा बॉटम लाइन बताओ ना
Okay,
व्हाट इज द
bottom line
बॉटम लाइन
is I have offer from company A. I have offer from company B. My company A has started started my H1B transfer, and it has reached to November 18th on to the USCIS, but I have not received any confirmation receipt yet from them. But I really want to work for company B. Now the problem is both their counselors are a team are same for company A and company B. So I want to understand how do I transition to company A without like is there a possibility to join company B without even joining company A first? That is my main
Okay,
question. And question.
hold on, back up.
Mhm.
Did you get laid off?
Yes, I got laid off. I was on 60 days grace period,
Okay, so
and which
within
ended
60
on
days,
November 25.
within 60 days, first employer filed your H1B.
Yes.
You want to join the second employer without joining the first employer.
Yeah.
Is your 60-day grace period already over?
Yes. On November 25th. Yes.
Okay. So you cannot, because the first employer is the bridge to your next employer. Until
Okay.
the first employer is approved, you can't change to the second employer.
So when you say approved, does it mean approved and also should I be joining the company to activate it or just approval?
That's debatable. That's debatable because I would say this is my interpretation. Once the first employer's H1B is approved, you have another 60-day grace period.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Within that 60 days, you can transfer to the second employer without
And
even joining them. That's my interpretation.
and approval means the approval itself or the receipt confirmation is not called approval, right?
Approval,
Okay.
797A.
Okay. Now
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to. I'll give you 20 seconds more. So
So both the counselor teams are same. I want to understand how should I navigate the situation. Like
that I have no idea. That depends upon the lawyers, how they handle a situation like that. I think there is a conflict of interest here, but would
okay.
they even know? I don't know.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Rajiv ji.
All the best, Ji. Vaibhav ji, go ahead. Vaibhav.
Hello, Rajiv ji. I hope you're doing well.
Yes, sir.
Sir, so I reached India last night and received the news that I will have to make my social media handles public.
Yes.
So
Weren't you
my
talking to me on LinkedIn?
yes, sir, that's me. That's me.
Yeah.
So as I've read a few, experiences from the F1 candidates who were, uh,
Mhm.
who also got the same ruling like 6 months ago, and everybody who went
Well, first
to
of
the
all, Vaibhav, I just noticed one thing.
yes, sir.
Isn't this starting from December 15th, they said?
Correct, sir. And my appointment is on 18th.
Okay. Oh, I see. But another thing is, this policy was actually already in effect for several months. I don't know. I guess they didn't enforce it before. So yeah, go ahead, Vaibhav. What were you saying?
So, as far as I know, the DS-160 form asks us to present all our social media links, but nowhere does it say that I have to make it public.
Now it
So,
is, now that's what they want you to do. And actually that was already, the policy was already in place. Even if the form doesn't say it, that's what they require.
got it. So, what is the timeline that I have to make it public, and when can I make it private? Because there are
I
obviously
don't know, Vaibhavji. I don't know enough about what process they're using right now.
okay.
And I think it's actually too early. They'll probably publish their process closer to December 15th. Right now, we just know that's what they want you to do.
Is there a way I can prepare well? I've made everything public as per your advice,
Yeah. I
but
mean,
then
I don't know if you have something to hide, but
nothing.
yeah, I really don't care.
Yeah.
So
So
I
there's
would just make it
nothing to
public.
hide,
Why?
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Right.
if I would not be surprised if they have a bunch of lower level staff doing the social media checkup before you go for the interview, so that the visa officer doesn't have to spend time on it. So
Okay.
if that is the case, then it's better to open it as early as possible.
All right.
That's my guess, just common sense. Okay.
Right, sir.
All
So
the best.
thank you, sir.
Yeah. Let me know how it goes. Okay.
Of course.
All
Thank
the
you.
best. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sangeet ji, go ahead. Sangeet.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Yeah, so my question is, my employer was about to file my cap exempt H1B. Right now, I am on my STEM OPT, working on a nonprofit, and my STEM OPT expires on May 2026. So I just have like 5 or 6 months. They were about to file my cap exempt H1B. However, they told me yesterday that, of course, they can change my status based on this application from STEM OPT to H1B. But the problem is, I will be transferred into my H1B status, meaning I can leave here and work based on my H1B status. But as soon as I travel outside the country, because I don't have a visa to re-entry, that will trigger the 100K cost. This was something
No.
new for
No.
me, and I was really confused with this. So maybe
No.
I'm not able to give them proper information, or I just wanted to hear from you if there's any proper information I can get to them, because
Yeah. I mean, proper information, you have the original proclamation. Then you have one interpretation from the USCIS State Department CBP. And then you have a second, a little bit more detailed one from USCIS, maybe 2.5 paragraphs. So those are the only three sources of information, so-called source of truth. So their lawyers should know all that. That's not something you have to worry about.
Yeah,
And the
this is
answer,
very
actually, the answer to your question is, or their question is, there should not be any $100,000 issue.
exactly, and that was my same question. But my attorney was like, no, we consult with multiple attorneys, and
Yeah, tell them
this
to
is
consult with me. I'll be happy to talk to them.
okay. And my secondary question, and I promise this is going to be last one, because they are coming up with this thing about travel restrictions associated with my transfer to H1B. I was thinking this is a good way to convince them to file a concurrent filing for my green card, because I was thinking that maybe that will help me get the travel document early on. And I'm also someone born
Hang
outside.
on, hang on. Were you born in India?
No, I was born in Nepal.
Good. What are the priority dates? I don't think the priority dates are current even for Nepal.
Maybe not, but I was thinking that that will be, a good point to raise to them, because the travel document from what I'm hearing comes or are issued quite early, like within 6 to 8
What?
months.
Travel documents are taking longer than the green card itself in many cases.
Okay,
So, yeah.
that's something I didn't know. But
Yeah, double check. Yeah, it's taking a long time.
But from your saying, it's not true, right? The travel restrictions does not apply to me.
No, they do not. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All the best. Rohitji, go ahead. Rohit Paul.
Hey, sir. Nice to talk to you again. Thank you for the opportunity.
Of course.
I just had one question regarding the H1B. My company is agreeing to file my H1B next year. I'm currently on STEM OPT. It recently got approved. So my only question is that I know that there is a wage level based lottery selection being proposed. Do you think it's going to come into effect next year?
I think it's too late for them to implement it. But with this administration, they have done things in such a hasty, chaotic manner. I don't know what they will do. But in a normal circumstance, I would say it's probably too late to implement it for coming March.
Okay. So you're leaning on to that.
I hope so. But because this administration has been completely unpredictable, I don't know what they will do. It seems like they change their mind every few days. So we'll see.
Okay, just related question. So if they do, in fact, go into that kind of a scenario, so I'm in wage level 1. That means I'll only have one chance
Yeah,
per year.
yeah.
Okay.
So your chance as compared to somebody who's level 4 is they'll get into the lottery 4 times and you'll get into the lottery 1 time.
I see. Okay, that clear. Thank you.
All the best, Jim.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bala's iPhone. Where is Bala? His iPhone is here.
Sorry.
Haji, sir.
Hey, Rajiv. Hey, Rajiv. So I'm on my initial OPT. Recently changed the job. So the new job is basically a contract to hire position for 6 months through a staffing firm. And I'm nearing end of my initial OPT and trying to file the STEM extension. And the staffing firm is basically not willing to sign my I-983 form because they're saying we are not the one supervising your daily work or training or whatever stated in the document. So we couldn't sign that. And while my main employer, the end client, he is willing to convert me, not now, but maybe in future, like a couple of months later. So I'm not very sure how to deal with the situation.
There's nothing to deal with. The staffing company cannot sign because they're not supervising you or training you.
Yeah.
The only way they could sign is if you are placed at a client site and they have their own manager also at that client site. That manager is supervising you. Okay.
Yeah, it's not
If
the
that is
case.
not the situation, then your only fallback position is a direct employer who's willing to sign the 983.
Okay.
There's no third option.
So let's say if these people say like from March we will be able to hire you, is there any way that I can file with them?
Yes. So if you're good till 26, right?
So it's basically my my OPT expires on Jan 12, 2026. And
Then you won't have enough time to file because you have to file before your OPT expires. So there is
yeah.
no way this will work for you.
Okay. Thanks.
All the best. Harshit Jain.
Hi, Rajiv. Good afternoon. Thank you for answering my question. I would just like to ask, my friend is going to go for day one CPT. Are there any risks related to the program itself that they're going to close this program?
No, not so far, because even in the proposed regulations that are coming out for students, they didn't touch the CPT.
And Rajiv, by when do you think this law is going to get implemented, or no one has an idea about when is? And if my friend applies for day one CPT masters before the law gets implemented or after, does it make any difference?
No, I don't know the answer to that question because that which has not yet been implemented is unknown.
Okay, and now this
They
is a
just
question
don't
that
want
just.
you to do multiple master's degrees. If he goes for a higher degree like a PhD, he should be okay even under the new regulations.
Yeah, thanks, Rajidi. I had just this is a question related to me. So, uh, basically, we are planning to get married next year, but the problem here is like my partner might be on day one CPT, and I want an H4 as soon as possible, and my company is not going to apply for EB2, basically for that I-140 before uh, the second half of next year. So that might be like 2.5 years down the line I might get my I-140. So like is EB2 NIW right now my profile is not extraordinary, it's ordinary. And like if I'm willing to improve my profile and go through the EB2 NIW route, what would be the timeline of like getting an I-140?
But bhai, this is like asking a doctor, how quickly can I start looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger? It depends upon how well you train. Um, you know, so that's a very uncertain question. I would say upload your resume to some of the smart large language models, the four that are out there. Use all of them and develop a plan. NIW is not that easy. It used to be a little easier. It's not that easy. So you have to work on it. Also remember, if you are India born and you're going to get married to somebody who's India born, it's going to take you 10 plus years to get a green card. It's not going to be immediate. Okay.
Okay, and so basically if I basically work with your firm regarding EB2 NIW and my profile right now is ordinary, does the firm also help in improve
No,
giving suggestions, or like I need to
no,
improve my profile myself and then it's only the
no.
legal thing that your
This is what we do. Um, we review your resume the first time without charging anything. After that, if you want to build your resume and you have ongoing questions, you set up consultations with me and bring all your questions, whatever we can answer in the 15 minutes or half an hour, whatever time you have paid for, we can review it. But we are not providing resume building services. I find that a little questionable, if not outright unethical.
okay. Thanks a lot. These are all my questions.
All the best, Ji. Tushar Kadam. Tushar Ji, go ahead.
Yes, that's right. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Rajivji. Means a lot. I'll make it really quick. It's a very simple question. So I am on a H1B right now, and I have found another employer who has never filed for a H1B transfer, and they are willing to do it, but they want the least of hassle. So I'm trying to see like, if I can hire an attorney and help them through the process. So
Okay.
my first.
Tushar Ji, 1 second. Under the law, they are required to pay for everything,
Okay.
including the attorney's fees.
Hmm.
And they cannot take it back from you directly or indirectly. That is illegal.
Okay.
Okay. As long as you keep that in mind, for you to get a lawyer to help them is fine.
Okay.
But they have to pay for it. Okay.
Okay. And second thing is like if they agree for the transfer and for the fees, like what, like they want to know like what documentation they have to provide and stuff like that. So is there any?
So yeah, you have large language models for that, basic stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. So
All right.
that's all the questions. Thank you so much, Arvind.
Yeah, when you ask this question of the large language model context, I'm trying to provide information to my employer, what is involved in getting an H1B transfer done. I would also add an instruction. Please confine your answer to sources from .gov and .edu domains only.
Awesome. Awesome. I'll do that. Okay. Thank you so much, Rajiv. That's all.
All the best. All the best. Ravi ji, go ahead. Ravi.
Namaskar, Rajiv ji.
Namaskar ji.
I have two questions. One of the questions is, so I was on STEM OPT since November. On 13th November, my H1B was approved, and on 15th, my SAVP portal was automatically updated with an end date of 15th November.
Right.
But after that, there was Thanksgiving and all those things going on. So it took me a while to get onboarded on my H1B sponsored employer. So I am onboarded on their employment from today, let's say.
Okay.
So what would be my status from 15th November to now? Am I in trouble, or is that just a transition period?
It's the transition period. Here is the law on moving on to H1B. So if you are coming from outside the United States, the employer is required to place you on their payroll from the date you report for duty saying, I'm ready to work, or 30 days, whichever is earlier. Okay. If you're inside the United States, that period is the date you report for duty, or 60 days, whichever is earlier.
Okay. So
This much, even Department of Labor permits this gap.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. So basically, I'm not even losing my unemployment days, the 60 days on H1B. It's just a transition period.
Well, you got a change of status, right? And that was, let's say, November 11th or November 15th. Once you get change of status, your service is closed, you no longer have work authorization.
Okay. But I was working from 15th November to 4th December, let's say. I was working with the previous organization. It's basically, so my situation was, I was working with a company A. Company B filed for my H1B.
No, I got that. I got that. I understood what you're saying. But then the work that you were doing after your service was closed would be unauthorized employment.
Can I do something about it now? Abhi to ho gaya sab kuch.
See, there is a section of law called 221G, which is it's quite scary. But that only applies if your I-94 has expired. Unauthorized employment, it's very difficult to say what's going to happen, because when you apply for a visa stamping, there's a question on the form DS-160. If I remember correctly, it asks whether you've been out of status, and unauthorized employment is out of status. Okay. If they decline to give you a visa, then you have that problem, because unauthorized employment should not be a bar to visa stamping.
Right.
So this does create complications for you, because you're not a question of being onboarded, it's a question of unauthorized employment.
Right.
If it was only onboarding, no problem. But if you worked without authorization, that is an issue. Okay. How do you deal with this? I don't have a clear-cut short answer for you. I would rather have you talk with your lawyers, discuss it with them. And if you want to set up a call that we can talk privately, I'm not sure I have any bright rules for you, but at least we can talk about it a little bit more.
Okay. I have another question that is for a friend of mine. That is, they also got an H1B similar to me, but they were already on the H1B sponsored organization's payroll, so that's not really a problem. But now, if they want to get another employment and file for a concurrent H1B, are they subject to the $100,000 fee or not?
No, they are not. If they received a change of status, just like you did, they are no longer subject to 100,000. No problem at all. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. It is informational and very entertaining, these sessions. I really enjoy.
I hope it's not entertaining. My job is to be a serious lawyer, not to be entertaining.
But thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, Raviji. I'm just kidding. Deepika ji, go ahead, please. Deepika. Deepika. Okay. Shardul ji. Shardul Gore.
Hi, Rajiv ji.
One second, Shardul ji. Deepika is here. I'll get to you in one moment. Deepika ji, go ahead.
First of all, thank you for this call. And actually, I was on H1B and I got laid off at the end of August month. Then I filed for change of status to B2 at the end of October before the 60-day grace period ended.
Good.
And my B2 is pending now. And due to personal reasons, I would like to move to India. So, what should be done in this case?
Just keep with you a copy of the receipt of the filing of the B2. And I would suggest one more thing just to keep things clean. What I would suggest is that get a letter notarized that, dear USCIS, I'm leaving the United States on XYZ date. So I hereby withdraw my B2 application. And you mail it from the airport itself so that it gets to the government the day after you have left the United States.
Okay, so I have to send a letter by mail to the USCIS stating
Notarized
that.
letter. You don't have to. It's just the smart thing to do because it just completely closes your file. There are no questions left.
Okay, so it would be the withdrawal would be done for the B2.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not complicated.
Okay.
You write a letter saying, I hereby withdraw my B2 because I'm leaving for India on this date. You can even put the flight number. Okay.
Okay.
And you can attach with it a copy of the receipt because that way they know how to connect the two. How do you get the letter notarized? So you walk into any bank and say, I need a notary. I need to get my letter notarized. These days, they even have online notaries, actually. Okay.
Okay. In that case, I would have a different date, right? When I get it notarized the previous day or something.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't. There is that latency is built into the system. It doesn't have to be real time. There's no such requirement.
Okay, so I have to send this to the USCIS service center.
Same center that issued you the receipt.
Okay.
All right.
So will that be a problem in the future if
That's the reason I'm asking you to withdraw rather than, because technically the moment you leave, it's automatically withdrawn.
Okay, because it'll be abandoned.
It's just easier to close the case so that there is no doubt left. Deepika, it's not that complicated. Do what I'm telling you. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
All the best.
Yeah. So it'll not be, even if I come on a different status, it'll not be a problem in the future.
Yeah. That's why, because you'll keep copies of all this.
Yeah. Thank you. Just the receipt and the notarized letter.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so
All
much.
the best. You're welcome. Shardulji, good to see your face. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, sir, for hosting this session. I just have a couple of quick questions. So just to give my a background, I'm on H1B. It's effective on 10/1/2025. So this year, this October.
Okay.
And then I lost my job. My last day was 5th of November. So
but
I'm exploring.
you did work for the employer though, right? 1 or 2 pay periods.
I did. Yes, I did work for the employer. I have the I-797 as well. And then I lost my job on the last day was on 5th of November. I'm exploring options for a change of status to B2. My first question was, what is like the timeline or the amount of time for a reputed law firm to put in the applicant? Say, is it like 2 days, 3 days, or a week?
No, I would say
Once
maybe
we
a
have
week. Maybe a week, but again, I don't want to tell you anything without checking with our team. You can send an email to anna@immigration.com. ANNA. Yeah, Anna Baker. She's actually right now in South Africa, but she's going to be available to answer emails from Friday onwards. So
then
you can just drop her an email. She'll let you know based upon how busy the rest of the team is. We should be able to file it within a week or so.
Got it. So you would recommend to file the change of status 1 or 2 weeks before the 60-day grace period ends?
I want you to file as quickly as possible.
Got it. Got it.
Two reasons. One, lesser chance of a notice to appear deportation. Two, the sooner you file, the sooner you get approved. If you get approved soon, then converting to H1B becomes easier.
Got it. And while the change of status is pending for B2, is it advisable to file for H1B transfer for the new employer or wait?
You can't get an H1B transfer if the B2 is not approved.
Got it. So file as early as possible so that you get the B2 approved and then you can file for your change of status for H1B. And so that particular filing, would it be change of status or would it be like a new H1B?
Change of status.
Change of status. Got it. Got it. And my next question was, there was an article, I guess it's mentioned on your website as well, some changes in terms of July 2025 that they shelved the recommendation of not changing from H1B to B2, or they had a recommendation on the website that they shelved that. Got it.
No, I don't have any such recommendation. We are still doing B2s.
Got it. And is there any change?
What happened was they archived a policy. But the archive itself says, we are archiving this policy from Biden administration. But some of this information is still useful, so we are keeping it. So we don't know what is useful. We kept doing B2s and we kept getting approval. So we are assuming they've kept that policy.
Got it. Got it. And is there any change in terms of the application process for change of status to B2? If it's a layoff versus a termination, or is there no change as such?
The regulation says cessation of employment. Whether you resign, laid off, termination, doesn't matter.
Got it. And it's safer to assume that the last day is the last day of working and not the last day of receiving paycheck, right?
Absolutely correct. Don't assume that your pay period will cover you now. Assume that the last day working, the day following that is the first day of 60 days.
Got it. Got it. And for the B2,
I'm gonna have to go.
change of status.
Your questions are not ending.
Yeah,
So
just last question. B2 change of status, does it take like more than 1 or 2 months or more
it can
than 3
take
months?
more time than you asked for. So it can, in 6 months, you could still be waiting for B2. You may have to file a second one to daisy chain it. But typically it's getting done within 3 months, typically.
Got it. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All the best. Chris, go ahead, please.
Hey, I'm on a H1B. My company is doing PERM for an EB3 green card. Priority date is August 2024. PERM should be approved this month, approximately. I'm rest of world. Unfortunately, I was eligible for EB2 since I have a master's, but when my lawyer was preparing the job spec, we didn't include that requirement, and I didn't know the details of this at the time. So given my priority date, I'm seeing some forecasts online of maybe 2026 for EB2, but 2029 for EB3 rest of world. So my question is, should I consider asking my company to start PERM again for EB2? And related to that, I privately asked my company lawyer in a text message about it, and she said, well, the challenge is that recruitment phase labor market test is, which I passed last time, is very difficult to pass now, given due to the state of the labor market. So I'm wondering, how relevant is that? Is that a serious issue? And is it even feasible to ask a company to kind of do this again, given that it will probably cost them like $10,000 with legal fees to do it?
In the total scheme of things, if you left the company and they had to recruit again, it will cost them more than $10,000.
Yeah, and it is a feasible thing to do, to ask
So let me tell you how it will work. How long have you worked for this company?
6 years, 3 years of which are in the US.
Okay. So the way I would draft this is, I would say not what Chris is doing now, but what Chris would be doing when he gets his green card in a year or two. Okay. So let's say Chris was hired as a database administrator.
Yeah.
But in a couple of years, I think he'll be a data architect.
Yeah.
If the two jobs are more than 50% different, I can use all the experience you've gained with my current employment.
Yeah.
It's called like a promotion case. Okay. It can be a promotion or a lateral move. Let's say instead of being from database, what if you go to a software developer? That's a lateral move. Even then I can use the experience gained with the same employer. So if I offer you a job that is substantially different from what you used to do, I could do an EB2 case for you. Why not?
Okay, but I guess can I do the EB2 case if it's a job that's not substantially different to what I'm currently doing?
You can, but then you'll use the experience gained before you joined this employer. And if you work for this employer outside the United States, but the company was different tax ID, you can use that experience.
Gotcha. Okay, and just the final piece is that her point about the labor market test being difficult to pass right now. Obviously asking my company to spend $10,000 on a PERM process
That depends on the job and the market we are talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So if the job is located in, I don't know, Little Rock, Arkansas, or it is located in Silicon Valley, there might be very different parameters at work. So that's not something I can tell you in the abstract.
Okay.
Right?
That's it. Thank you.
All the best, Chris. Neeraj ji, go ahead. Neeraj Singh. Neeraj Singh.
Hello, Rajiv sir. Thank you for doing this. My question was like my H1B has been approved recently. I was initially in F1, and so my company is like a recruiting company, and I joined this in June, and they filed for my H1B and LCA, and it was for like California. They kept like the California headquarter address instead of the New York address. And since then, I have been working.
Neeraj ji, you are working
Yes,
from New York?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
And they kept like the company headquarter address as in California. And on LCA and an H1B, it was like California headquarter address instead of New York address. So now in this case, the H1B was just recently approved, and now they are planning to file H1B amendment and LCA amendment.
No, that's not what I want you to do. I want you to actually join the job in California. Okay. Even if you go live in a motel for a week or 10 days, go join that job. And while you have joined that job, tell them to file an amendment. Okay. Once the amendment to New York is filed, you can come back to New York. So 2-3 weeks, you'll stay in California.
And what if like a different so I was working actually for a different company, and they were like a recruiting company. What if they transfer me directly to their company instead of
So
like
hold
with
on
a
one
new
second.
transfer?
Hold on. This is getting confusing.
Okay.
So you have an H1B through one company. The second company, when they filed your case, they filed it through California.
No, so the first one, they filed it like through the recruiting company, and there's like a client company. So the client company is based in California, and the recruiting company, when they filed like the LCA, they filed it like for California, but I'm working in New York from that time only.
So that's an improper approval. When was the H1B approved?
Recently in November like 15.
Look, this situation is a lot more complicated than I can cover here. Okay. So I suggest you get back with your lawyers or set up a consultation with me. It might not be right away, it might be a week or two. But this is not something I can advise here because it looks like you may have violated your status.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I've been going for training because they had like the headquarters in
Yeah,
California.
Neeraj, I'm not going to be able to cover all the situation. Okay. There is also a 30-day exemption, which might cover you, but it's definitely a dangerous ground. Talk to your lawyer, see what they suggest. Okay.
Because my pay stubs are like from New York. They keep
Yes,
like pay
sir.
stubs in New York. Yes,
Sir, I've told you what I can tell you in this much time. Okay. They should have filed New York because where you are sitting and working from, that's what needs to be covered.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Kalyani ji, go ahead. Some situations are too complicated for us to manage here, guys. Sorry.
Good afternoon, sir. I just have one question. So, As everyone else, I got my H1B on October 4th, but was later laid off on November 17th.
Okay.
So, like right now I'm in my 60 days grace period. So I just wanted to know one thing, that during this 60 days grace period, I need to look for an employer who is ready to file my H1B, and they have to file for my H1B transfer, and I need to start working within 60 days. Is that correct? Or does the
You don't.
60 days?
No. You don't need to start working. You just need to have your H1B received by the USCIS within 60 days. If it
Okay.
is received, then you have a choice. You can either start working or wait till the approval.
Okay, so the receipt also needs to come within 60 days, or they just need to initiate the process within
No,
60
no, no,
days?
no. USCIS needs to physically receive your H1B within 60 days.
Okay, got it. So just the company just needs to start the process, and later on I'm still valid to work. Okay. Like,
Well, remember LCA takes 7 business days,
okay,
and they
yeah.
can't file an H1B without an LCA.
Okay, so if my company starts, like if I get a job offer next week, which I'm hoping to get one, so if they initiate the process maybe by next to next week,
Yeah, I can't do
that
the
would
math
give.
for you. I can't do
Okay.
the math for you. So just figure out the details with your lawyers. I'm just telling you generally what the situation is. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All the best, Kalyani ji.
Yeah.
Christian, go ahead, Christian.
All right, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Of course.
This is my situation right now. I self-petitioned for EB1 and I got approved. I have filed for adjustment of status and it's pending approval. And on the other hand, I'm planning to get married very soon, and my fiance, it's a derivative of her father's pending asylum case.
Christian, your voice is a little fuzzy, so slow down. What I got so far is EB1 approved, I-485 pending, then something about the fiance.
Yeah, she's currently a derivative of dad's pending asylum case. Now, this is my
That's
question.
pending asylum. First of all, Christian, I have zero knowledge of asylum laws.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know how asylum works. I haven't. Well, only time I did a case, a political asylum, was a favor for a friend, and that was in 1993.
Oh, I see.
So,
All right.
no idea.
problem.
Sorry.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Sorry you had to wait this long for that. Yeah, I have no idea about asylum laws.
That's
All right.
fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate
All the best. One thing, Christian, before you go, I know that again, at least that's what my last information on this issue was. If you file an asylum while you are still in status, apparently you can do adjustment of status. Like if you get married, you can do adjustment of status with her. But if she filed, or her father with whom she's pending, if they filed after being out of status, she may not be able to change status.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, double check with her asylum lawyers. All right.
Sure. All right. Thank you so much. I
All
appreciate
the
it.
best, sir. All the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sanika Jadhav. Sanika ji, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Yeah, I am a F1 student on PhD. I'm on my 5th year of my PhD, and my F1 is going to get expired on May 2026. But I extended my I-20.
Yeah, Sanika ji, when you say my F1 is going to expire, you mean the visa is going to expire?
Yeah. Visa is going to expire on May 2026. But I extended my I-20 till May 2027.
Okay.
So I just wanted to ask, if I plan to go for F1 reapplication in like next 2 months or so, what would be the reasons
Very
for?
dangerous, extremely dangerous.
Okay. And then if it gets rejected, do you think it might impact my current F1 visa as well at the port of entry?
Your F1 is still valid? Your visa is still valid?
Yeah, it is valid till May 2026. So let's say if I go by Jan.
There is one danger though, Sanika ji. Remember I talked about how their SOPs, they should cancel existing visas. They should not, they may not, but that's the chance you're taking. So my advice would be, unless you're prepared to finish your degree from outside the USA in case of an F1 denial or F1 rejection, even at the airport, I would I would be careful with this. Finish your degree before you do anything else.
Okay, so your suggestion is not go for F1 renewal and then finish it first year.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All the best, Ji.
Thank you.
All the best. Hi, Mastinder, ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ ਜੀ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ ਵਧੀਆ ਸਰ ਇੱਕ ਮਿੰਟ ਸਰ ਮੈਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਆਨ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਸਰ ਮੈਂ ਗੱਲ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਦੱਸੋ
ਮੇਰੀ ਆਏ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ EMPLOYER ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਟਰਮੀਨੇਟ ਕਰਤਾ ਸੀ ਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਟਰਮੀਨੇਟਡ ਬੈਕ ਡੇਟਡ ਦਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸੀ ਤੇ USC
our team is working with you, right?
Yeah. So I sent the letter, but I still haven't got a RFE. So they told wait for RFE before I consult you.
Physical RFE ਨਹੀਂ ਆਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ
ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀ ਪਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੇਸ ਆ ਲੱਗਣ ਦਾ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੇ ਆਊਟ ਆਫ ਸਟੇਟਸ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਫਾਇਰ ਕਰਤਾ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਬੈਕਡੇਟਡ ਲੈਟਰ ਦੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਟਰਮੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ
we will absolutely not accept that because they can backdate whatever they want. The last working day is when the 60 days should begin. That's what we would argue.
Yeah. So ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ USC ਨੂੰ 14th ਅਕਤੂਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਸਫਰ ਕੰਪਨੀ B ਨੂੰ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਸਫਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਅਪਰੂਵਡ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕੰਪਨੀ B ਦਾ ਕਲਾਇੰਟ they didn't get the client. So what they done, they tell your pay is run by mistake. We never wanted to onboard. I told I still available for work. Put me for another client. But they just revoke access. They never terminated me. I don't think they even informed USCS. Company C, I had the offer before, but because the government shut down, I was not able to onboard with them. Their lawyer was slow. So now they finally onboard me, transfer me. They're not going to onboard me till the time it is approved. So now they got RFE. So what could be the situation here? Because
it's useless for us to try to.
I read the law till the time any company inform USCS, same day they terminate, same day they have to inform, otherwise they are liable to pay.
No, I have also read the law. Between the two of us, we understand the law.
Yeah.
The law says it's not really the law, but it's decisions from the Administrative Review Board of the Department of Labor, which says if you want to effectuate, this is what's called bonafide termination. If you Google this term, H1B bonafide termination, you'll see the law. You have to do three things. Number one, inform the employee, Mr. Singh, you don't have a job starting this date. Two, you have to inform the USCIS that starting this date, Mr. Singh doesn't have a job. Three, you have to tell Mr. Singh, we are bound by law to offer you one-way ticket back to your home country. If any one of these three things is missing, you are still on H1B and they have to pay you.
Yeah, so company be done a fault. I written them an email that you broke the law. I will not withdraw.
So do one thing more. Call the wage and hour division.
I done that. They register, they review. They are telling they are waiting for their manager to put so they haven't given me the case number. For company B also I put the same thing. I informed the company B. Their CEO replied we will look into it, but so far I haven't got any from their.
I think you have very strong arguments that you are not out of status.
Okay. So I haven't received the RFE. Yeah. So now I also got a letter from college for admission. So can I try that?
Mr. Singh, don't make it any more complicated than it has to be.
Okay.
Wait until we see the RFE.
Okay. Can I give interviews still for other companies in case they want to?
Why not? You can keep giving interviews, but I do want to see the RFE and see what the problem is.
Okay. So I will reach you once I have the RFE in land, what to do next. So, yeah. So, I mean, this is nothing my fault. Even I'm in grace period. No, yeah.
Don't lose any sleep over it. Let's take a look at it. Maharaj, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪੰਥ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀਆਂ ਕਲਾ ਫਿਰ ਇੰਨਾ ਕੀ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਓਕੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਦੇਖੀ ਜਾਊਗੀ So let's wait until we get the RFE, then we'll talk about it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Smriti's iPhone. Smriti ji.
Hey, Rajiv ji. Yeah, the iPhone part of it is just added. So apologies about that. It's nice to talk to you again. I don't know if you remember, but we had spoken briefly last week and also exchanged some emails. I had set up a consult with you. The background situation was that
Did I give you a lecture on what the meaning of Smriti is?
You did not. You gave me a lecture on a couple of other things, which was very nice. But I know the meaning of Smriti. It's memory.
No, it's a lot more than that. Smriti is also the way the Vedas and Upanishads were passed.
Yes.
Actually, Upanishads more than anything else. So.
Yes. True. That's true. Yeah, it's nice that you know that and you mentioned it. Thank you for saying that. But my background situation. So just as a refresher, right? I've been in this country for 14 years. I have an approved I-140. I was on H1B until June. I got laid off end of June. So within 60-day grace period, I mean, I tried. I didn't get anything. So I applied for change of status to B2 in a timely way. So when we spoke last, the situation was कि मेरा B2 का approval आया नहीं था, लेकिन it just came actually this morning. It was approved as of yesterday, thankfully. So a lot of things changed.
Excellent.
Yeah. So now the thing is, what we had discussed last week was that this B2 approval is only valid till end of Feb. I don't know if I'm going to get something because of the current job situation, so I need more time. So we had talked about two options, right? Either B2 extension or otherwise F1 CPT. And you had said that you absolutely don't like the idea of B2 extension, but you said that since I already have the admission I-20, I should focus on the F1 CPT. Now, that's what I'm doing. So I had a few questions on this aspect, right? So I wanted to file, I was actually preparing everything to submit my change of status for F1 today. And in that, I mean, when you and I had discussed because of the B2 pending situation, we were figuring out, okay, at what point should I apply for premium processing? Premium is also just valid 30 days before the program start date, which in my case is Jan 13th. So now we are in a good time frame. The first question, so I have like four very quick questions on this. First thing is the game plan of applying for F1 and applying in premium processing so that it gets approved by 13th of Jan. Do you still think that's a good idea? Or do you think that I should apply it in regular processing and wait? The reason why I'm asking you also this question is because if you recall, I've done my master's like previously. That's why I came to this country 13 years ago. So this is also for a master's. It's a different specialization. It's very relevant to the job that I did, in the past 12 years of working in the US. So that's some of the rationale that I'm giving in the letter as well. But, with the new changes, which are not yet incorporated, but they will be next year, masters and then doing masters again, I know is under scrutiny. So, now that I have at least approval until end of Feb, I'm wondering, should I apply for F1 now in regular and then, wait?
Hold on. Smriti ji, you had talked with your school. They were willing to give you an extension of the I-20.
They are. And the service will stay the same. The next
Do
is
it
in
premium
April.
process. Do it premium process.
Got it. Okay. You still think that. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I will apply it today in premium. Now the thing is that now the next few questions mainly around the application is key. Well, I'm including a letter of intent, like a statement to include in the application. So usme should I include any references to my B2 application and uske letter mein maine kya? Okay, no references at all, right?
No need.
That's what I was thinking because I didn't want to complicate it further.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Okay. So I'll just focus on, why I chose this F1 program and, how it relates and just focus on that. Great. And then should I specifically also, is there anything that you have done that has worked really well, like in terms of some sort of rationale that you've included in these types of F1 applications that help?
I don't have any special sauce.
No, it's just that some things, my intent is okay, but who knows how they read it, right? So anything that I can put in there to strengthen my case, because I don't want a denial. Of course, nobody wants that. So anything that I can do to strengthen, would be okay.
No.
Okay. And then my last question was that suppose I apply in premium, and even then, for some reason, if I don't get the approval, we had talked a little bit about this, but I think
so what will then happen is, if you don't get the approval, they'll send you an RFE saying, hey, your school start date has already passed.
Right.
So then you will submit a new I-20 with a new date, and they'll then accordingly adjudicate the case.
Got it. Okay. So within the in the same application, I'll have to submit the new I-20. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Thank you so much.
All the
Appreciate the help.
best, Ji.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Sai Prashantji, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv. Thank you so much for doing this. Not sure if you remember my case, the H1B from STEM OPT aerospace company, Logi Circuit. No, so I was on STEM OPT and we did a change of status to H1B, which got approved thankfully day before, and I have the approval notice in hand. So first thing on the STEM OPT, I was remote from North Carolina. Company office is only in Georgia, and we were doing that for the training. But now I asked my HR, like, when should I move back? And he said, you can move back within the month because they're still okay with me working remote from NC. Is that acceptable? Because the H1 LCA was filed only for Alpharetta or Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. So your H1B is already approved, but you have not moved to the approved location, correct?
Right. It just approved day before.
Yeah. So no, that's not acceptable. You should join the approved location. Okay. And if you want to do an amendment to stay back, you could do that. I don't see how it's safe for you to continue working from an unapproved location. I think that's a violation of status.
Okay, so would it be like anytime within the next week or so I move back, or how does that work?
I think so. Remember, I just talked to somebody about 60 days kind of a grace period.
Right. So that's what I'm wondering. Like within 30 days if I move back?
I don't want you to file to not join and file for an amendment. Okay. I think it's too much of a chance.
It's the same company, same everything.
I understand that, but it's not the same location. Okay.
Right.
So even if you have to go check into a motel for a couple of weeks, once they file the amendment, you can come back to North Carolina.
Okay. How much time do I have to stay remote, or how soon should I move?
Well, I told you 30, 60 days rule, 60 days for you, but they should not file an amendment until you actually moved.
Okay, so I can still work in NC till at least for another 2 more weeks?
You cannot.
Okay.
You cannot. You have to, if you want to work, you move. You want to sit at home, do nothing, you can have up to 60 days.
Okay. And second thing is that they have to do the I-9 re-verification, right?
I don't
it's
know.
a small business.
Your HR will take care of all that. So
he didn't say anything on that, but I remember when we last spoke, you said they have to do I-9 re-verification.
Yeah, they should do. There's always an update for things like that, but again, I don't do the I-9 side of things.
Okay, and right, and one more thing: if I were to change employer after this, like my previous employer, like who I got the H1 approved for, they don't need to do anything, right? If I get a new employer and transfer H1B?
No, they don't have to do anything.
Okay, and also if there's like a layoff or something on this current employer, I can always file B2 within 60 days, right?
Yes, you have 60 days again.
Okay. I just to keep all my options open.
Yeah.
Right. So essentially I have to move within the week or so.
Yes, sir. That's what I would recommend. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rajiv. Appreciate it.
All the best.
All right. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Jay?
Hello, Rajiv ji.
Hello, sir.
Thank you for this call. First of all, I want to thank you about all the help that you have provided in last few weeks. I have been contacting you frequently. I have some positive data point for you to add to your set of cases. Basically, I was laid off before the shutdown, and due to shutdown, I was not able to timely file H1B transfer. And I had filed a B2 change of status application. Now my B2 got up. So basically, when my new employer filed the H1B transfer, they said that in the petition they mentioned that we want to request USCIS to adjudicate B2 before they decide on H1B. And USCIS did that. So
good.
Earlier this month they approved my B2, and on the very next day they approved my
But
H1B.
they did file the H1B premium processing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good to know because we have very few cases to know what they are doing, because that's a Biden administration policy, and they have archived the page. So that's good to know. That's an interesting tidbit for us. Thank you.
And the only catch is that in my B2 statement, which I had written, I had mentioned that I am filing this B2 because due to shutdown, my H1B transfer was not being able to
Yeah,
done.
so that might be another exemption. It may or may not apply to everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And based on that, I have quick questions. On my USAS account, when I download the approval notice for my B2, I do not see the I-797 header. Is it because it's not a physical notice, and will I get a physical notice with that proper header?
Yes, you should get a physical notice. Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And my new employer is asking me to join in January because they don't want to hire anyone in December. So is it okay that my H1B is approved and I'm joining later in January?
I explained the law just a few moments ago that they have to start paying you or start you working when you report for duty.
Okay, so it's fine.
Well, that's up to you. If you want to delay it, they can't ask you to do it. But if you want to delay, up to 60 days of gap should be easily accommodated.
Okay, okay. Cool. And the lawyers told me in the email that it is a change of status approval, but they do not have the approval notice yet. So is it confirmed that do they get an email notification saying that it is a change of status, or are they just...
I don't remember exactly what we get, but I think we can tell whether the change of status has been approved.
Okay. And very last quick question. Is my previous H1B stamp valid now? Because I had
Yes.
B2.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Even though you went from H1 to B2 back to H1B, that stamp should be still valid.
okay. And my H1B grace period ended sometime in November. And
I'm going to have to go, Jay. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds more and then we are done.
Yeah, sure. So my H1B grace period ended in November 1st and my B2 approval happened from December 1st. So what should be my status considered between November 1st to December 1st?
H1B.
I was out of my 60-day period still.
Oh, if you are out of 60 days, yeah, that's the latency built into the system. No problem.
No, nothing against my visa as well.
You'll be fine.
Okay, thank you.
You should be fine.
That
Yeah,
other guy is me
your
itself.
I-94 never expired.
Okay,
So,
yeah, it never expired.
Yeah, so that you're fine. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All the best. Jay Modi ji.
Rajiv, that was me itself. I had some issues with my device.
अच्छा दो बार
I had joined from another device due to
अच्छा
issues.
ये क्या प्रसाद बेकर है यहाँ पे
Sorry. Thank you.
बट रहा है नॉट बेकर ऐश्वर्या पटेल गो अहेड जी
Hello, Rajiv ji. Just had a question. So I was on my STEM OPT and I started working with a company 4 weeks back. And 3 weeks into the job, they said that they cannot sign my I-983. They are not authorized to do that, even if they agreed before that they are e-verified. So basically, I had to stop working with them. But just wanted to ask now, like, should I report this on? I mean, how should I report USCIS?
You should no. You need to contact your DSO.
So my DSO said that they have to sign I-983 if we have to report this on USCIS. But they are like, we are not authorized to sign I-983. So
okay, so you need to see there's been a violation.
Mhm.
Okay. The violation is you were not on OPT anymore. You were on STEM OPT, right?
STEM OPT, yep.
Yeah. So on STEM OPT, you should not be working with somebody who's not signed a 983 for you. Okay. The fact
Okay.
that you worked puts you out of status potentially. Okay. But it is a small violation and it's not something under your control. So your DSO has to help you decide whether they can do an easy data fix. Do they have to report it? How would it work? So you need to get together with your DSO and talk to them.
Okay. Gotcha. And just a thing. So if I ask them to just get me like the I-983 signed for 3 weeks so I can report that, would it be fine?
That should help. Yeah, that should help.
Because I already submitted all my EAD documents to them, and since still they said that, so just was worried about this
No,
thing.
they should. That should be okay. If they sign it for the time that you worked for them, you should be okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, that was
And you
the
still have
problem.
to report to the DSO that you no longer have that job.
Yeah, I already reported that to the DSO. And just a question, sir. So if I report this to the USCIS, so the 3 weeks what I
It's
worked
not
for
the
the company,
USCIS. You're reporting it to the DSO.
Yeah, sorry, I'm so sorry. If I report this to the DSO with my signed I-983 for this 3 weeks, so these 3 weeks would be considered as employed, right? And those won't be
Yes.
in my unemployment.
Yes.
Okay.
You got paid for it, right?
Yeah, already I received my one paycheck from
Yeah.
them.
So yeah, that should be employment, not unemployment.
Okay, sir. Okay.
All
Thank you
right.
so much, sir.
All the best, Ji. Harsh Shah. Harsh Ji. Harsh.
Hello. Hello,
Hi.
Rajiv sir.
Hello.
Thank you so much for hosting such sessions. These are really helpful. And my question was I wanted to actually just ask your opinion and just feel about all these two new proposed rules, which has been proposed about 2 months ago, related to one is that the day one CPT, we no longer can pursue the same level of degree. So
No,
basically,
I've not seen such a rule. The rule didn't say the rule didn't even talk about day one CPT from what I remember. I read it a while back. The
yes,
rule
yes.
only said we don't want you to do more than one master's.
Yes, and the rule basically dictates that the duration of stay they are trying to restrict.
Yeah, but
So
it doesn't say anything about CPT.
yes, yes, definitely. So, but the whole idea is that no longer doing the same level of masters or anything.
Yeah,
So
but you could always do a PhD. How does that help anybody? But
yes,
anyway,
that is true. That is true. So that is one proposed law, and the another one was this whole wage-based H1B selection in the coming lottery. So I just wanted to get your like from bird eyes view an opinion on, do you really see these two rules getting passed?
definitely the F1 will be passed. When? We don't know. The H1B rule is, it may be too late to implement it for 26, but who knows?
I
Okay.
see. Okay.
All
Makes
right.
sense. Yep. That was
All the
all.
best. Shah
Thank
Sahab.
you.
You're welcome. Shobit Puri. Shobit ji.
Namaste, Rajiv ji.
Namaste ji.
I've been on L1A and wife and kids on L2. I was born in India. She was born in Nepal. She also has a sister who is a US citizen, and she filed I-130 petition for alien relative with her as beneficiary around 2-3 years back. I do qualify for EB1C since I worked in same capacity in Canada for same company before they moved. But in
Shobit ji,
case,
1 second. Let me interrupt you for a moment.
sure.
If the question relates to filing multiple green cards, you should file green cards under as many categories as you can.
I see. Question relates to if employer doesn't want to go EB1C or do EB1C, can the I-130 be expedited in any situations? Or I know it takes decades from what I heard.
No.
No. Okay. So there's no way. And because she was born in Nepal on L2S, is she allowed to enter into the DV lottery when or if it opens? Or that has nothing to do with
I
the steps?
don't know anything about DV lotteries. If she's one of the listed countries, yes, she can.
Yeah, she. Okay. Thank you. So employment is, I guess, is the main way to go. And on the side, you said we can continue the I-130 petition.
Absolutely. File under as many categories as you qualify.
Okay. Thank you so much,
All right.
Rajiv.
All the best. Arishi Jain. Arishi ji.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can.
Sir, so this is my situation. I was with an employer and they filed for my H1B extension last year, and that got approved till 2027. So September 2027 तक वो approve हुआ था. Now earlier this year I had lost that job. I changed to B2. My B2 got approved. And I'm in talks with an employer who might be willing to do the change of status back from B2 to H1B. We're still kind of, in that discussion phase. So just, just from my understanding, तो अब जब ये नया H1B approve होगा, uh, this 4 months of B2 time, like, has that kind of eaten up into this H1B that I was on?
No. The only time your H1B clock is still ticking is your actual H1B usage plus the 60-day grace period, unless you get a change of status within 60 days. So at the most, you have lost the H1B time plus 60 days. That's it.
So when I get the new H1B approval, my previous end date was September 2027. So the new kind of end date should be about 4 months.
No, that's a different question. How
That's
many years have you been on H1B?
about 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
3.5 to
Okay.
4 years, yeah.
So let's take simple. You have been on H1B 3.5 years. So you have 2.5 years left, right?
Right.
So let's say you were on grace period another 60 days. So now you would have 2.5 years minus 60 days left.
Okay.
Because that 60 days is considered to be H1B.
Okay, so you're saying the 2.5 years that were left even before I switched to B2, that stays the same regardless of when I change of
stays the
status
same.
back to H1B.
That stays the same.
Okay.
The only deduction made to it is the 60 days grace period. Because 3.5 is your actual consumption.
Right.
Okay. 60 days is because it was grace period.
Right.
So therefore, we can say it's 3.5 years plus 60 days H1B, or we can say we have 2.5 years minus or plus 60 days left.
Got it. And then there's this
minus 60 days left. You know what I'm talking about.
minus 60 days. Correct. So correct. So the B2, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't eat into that 2.5 years left.
No, it does not.
Okay. Now just one sort of related thing. So ये जो recapture time होता है, sir, like for example, about 80 days, over the course of 3 trips I've spent outside of the
You get
US.
that back. You get that back.
Is that something I need to ask the attorney to do alag se?
Yes.
Or is that
Yes.
okay?
You need to ask. It's not given automatically.
It's not given automatically.
Seek and ye shall receive.
Seek and you shall receive. Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Aishwarya ji, go ahead. Aishwarya P. Aishwarya. Mandeep ji, go ahead. Mandeep.
Hey, hi, Rajiv. Yeah, this is for my friend actually. So he got, arrested for domestic violence, and so his F1 visa got revoked. But his status is still there. He's on STEM OPT. It's expiring next year in July. So can he work here? Is it okay? Like he's.
See, what they are doing is they'll probably send the notice they got from the consulate will say, we have reported this to the USCIS. USCIS will revoke your status, and then they'll put you in deportation, etc., etc. So depending upon this person's case, whether there was actually a conviction or there was charges were dropped or whatever the outcome is, you should talk with a lawyer in the state in which the domestic charge occurred and talk to a lawyer who does deportations.
Okay, sir. No, she didn't receive anything like that. It just said some new information came to light, so we revoked your visa. Didn't say anything like we'll send you.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
That new information is the domestic charge. So
Right.
you need to know how serious is that? Is that a conviction or not? For that, you need to talk to a deportation lawyer.
Okay, but do you think the status might be revoked also? Or
Yes.
You think so? Okay. And once that happens, can we challenge the revocation? I
Yes.
think
They remember they did like what?
in
Over
April.
1,100 service suspensions, and then they were all reinstated.
So do you do that, or
No,
does
I
your firm?
haven't been doing litigations this year. No litigations at all. No time.
Okay. And later, if at all this doesn't get revoked and she gets the H1B, then will it be approved, the petition, if she's not going
I
to
don't know how
India?
serious the problem is, Mandeep ji. She needs to have
Okay,
that.
it's just an arrest, but nothing has been filed, and most likely
Yeah,
she'll
I
win
can't
it, so-
comment on that. If there is no conviction, it should be okay.
Okay.
But hard to say.
Even day one CPT should be okay. I mean, if there's no conviction.
You keep asking me the same question in different
Okay.
formats. All right.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
All the best. Aditi ji, go ahead. Aditi.
Hello, Rajiv sir. So I have two questions. So my current company has filed an H1 amendment, but it's been more than a week. But he said that they didn't receive a receipt notice for that. So is it normal?
Is it filed premium processing or regular?
It's a regular.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
Okay. And my another question is, if I get laid off and decide to pursue PhD, so what happens to my current H1B? Like, can I use my
Yes.
unused days after completing the PhD?
Yes, you can.
Okay, and is it okay to go from H1B to B2 and then to F1 for PhD and then come back to H1B?
I would rather you go directly to F1 if that's the route you're going. So skip the B2 altogether.
But I was thinking to go in the August, like the session for PhD.
I recommend talking to the school, and it might be okay to apply now. So
Okay, and then after completing PhD, I can come back to the same H1B without any
you're asking me the
100,000.
same question again now. So I
There
already
there
said,
won't be any 100K fees. That's all I wanted to know.
well, 100 by that time. I don't even know if Trump will be alive.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. That's
All right. All the best. Aishwarya ji, are you back? Aishwarya P. Okay. Nirali ji, Nirali K. Oh, what happened to people? Are they dozing off? What happened? Chetan ji? Chetan?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Ji.
Yes. Thanks, Rajiv. Thank you for doing this. It's really helpful for a lot of people.
Sure.
Okay, so here is my case. So I've been with this company for a long time. It's sort of a consulting company, but we do have our own offerings. So I have been with this company for over 10 years in California and working for a client. And now that the client engagement came to an end, there is definitely, and I have been the job. Basically, the LCA has three job sites, right? Home during COVID, the client location, and the headquarters and the employer location, right?
Okay.
And now there is some product development work that I am looking forward to do, and there is my manager who is willing to let me work on it. But my immigration team is hell bent on saying that, your amendment for a new client or your status in the US should be based on client SOWs. And I'm saying that should
No.
not be the
So
case.
hold on. If you are going to not file an amendment, I can understand that. Again, I'm not looking at your case, so I don't really know what it says. But normally, if there's a change in job, I would want to file an amendment.
Okay.
Okay. An H1B amendment is not that complicated. Why not just file it?
Yeah. So we are filing that amendment now that we also have a new client. The question is basically how do we balance this situation where
Okay, Chetan, I don't understand the problem. So let me try to phrase this and tell me if I'm right. Your problem is you're going from being completely client service oriented to a mixture of new client and product.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's very easy. What's the problem?
But how do we show 100% 40 hours of work divided between two?
First of all, H1B is not required to be 40 hours. Okay. It can be more or less. Second, you can have a mixture of a job description. We do it all the time. You can have two different jobs collated into one.
Okay. So I
So,
can.
yeah.
So and another thing basically is because I'm California located and the new client is in Texas, it's like getting difficult to kind of convince the immigration team. I'm sending them a job description that all the work that we are supposed to do falls in the same technical category under the specialty occupation, but we're saying it's not coming up to 100%. You cannot show more than 100% work at two job locations.
Why not? I mean, not 100%, but why can't it be more than 40 hours?
Okay. I could do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can I set up a session and I'll send you my document and then we could review it for
Yeah,
the...
you can. You can just send an email to help@immigration.com. Tell us what the problem is. We'll set up a call for you. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All the best, Chetanji. One more time, Aishwarya P. Aishwarya. Okay. Madhur Shetty, go
Hello,
ahead, sir.
sir.
हाँ जी ऐश्वर्या जी.
Sir, actually, I want to know a few things. I was just, I was actually wanting to connect, saying that uh, I am on my F1, on my F1 OPT, and I'm looking for an employer to begin my STEM OPT. I only have mid-Jan's time to apply. Uh, I just wanted to know my backup options. I am in California right now. I completed my MA in psychology. I believe I cannot do another master's, and my F1 visa expires in May 2027. But if I apply for my STEM OPT, I'll get it till Feb 2028. So should I enroll for a PhD PsyD program beginning from spring 2026 in Jan?
That makes sense, Aishwarya ji. Sure.
And then can that program be online?
No,
In the
there
same
are
state?
rules. There are rules. If you want to maintain F1 status, if I remember correctly, you can only have 3 credits online. Rest of them have to be in person.
Oh, okay. So I can inquire. It's in the same state actually, but they have very weird programs in different campuses. So I'll
Yeah,
inquire about that.
as long as they can issue the I-20 and the I-20 complies with the regulations, that's fine. But you can't have a program completely online for an F1.
Okay, yeah, not completely online. I'm also looking for jobs to activate my STEM OPT, but I want to know from you what are the best options to look into that should, because my visa will expire in May 2027.
Well, there are really there are not that many options, Aishwarya ji. Obviously, if you don't have STEM OPT activation, the only thing you can do is fall back on CPT.
CPT, okay, in my PhD CPT, you mean? But sir, can I pause my STEM OPT years? And
No.
can
No,
I
no,
cannot
no.
pause my STEM OPT and use after PhD?
Well, you can, but that you will be allowed anyway. You're allowed 2 full STEM OPTs during your lifetime.
Oh, two full STEM OPTs meaning 2 years or 2 times STEM
2
OPT, which
times
will be
2
4
years
years.
each.
Okay.
Total of 4 years. So
Oh,
if you
okay.
do, so let's say you do MS degree, you do 1 year OPT, 2 years STEM OPT.
Uh-huh.
Then you go to PhD, again you do 1 year OPT, 2 years STEM OPT.
Okay. Okay. Right now, because of financial things as well, I'm trying to consider which would be the best option. And if not the job, then I believe the PhD would be the better option, right?
I can't comment. That's something.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. It was lovely talking to you. God bless you. Thank you.
My pleasure. Take care. Best of luck, ji.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Madhur Shetty, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv ji. So I had an issue on my I-485 submission in the yes/no questions.
Okay.
Regarding visa denial. So I had a visa denial back in 2012, but my attorney forgot to update. So he filed an online system that we are changing that question from a no to a yes.
Okay.
And then he submitted the DS 160 that was from the reject and the approval. Do you think we should also send in a physical copy to USCIS or?
Yes. Yes. I think you should either upload a letter, cover letter.
So my employer, my attorney from my place here did do it online, and he sent me a PDF saying, here's what I typed that due to an error in a judgment, we submitted a
So I
no.
don't, Madhurji, I don't know exactly what process they followed. Okay. As long as the information is on the record and we can prove we put it on the record, we should be okay.
Yeah. So we have dated 21st of November that he updated on the system. He was saying that if in case you are issued an interview, just take this copy and it should be fine.
I think so too. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. All right.
Okay, because when I contacted the USCIS chatbot, they told me to just do a typological, but my attorney said typographical never really goes back to the file. It's like a black hole.
That's not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
So do you think I should also do it online?
I don't see any harm in it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I just had a question for like I know you also say that if I have filed the adjustment of status to maintain the H1 all along till I get the green card.
Yes.
Then what's the point of then applying for like the EAD then? Because I know many people apply.
So I'm again not going to get into the details, but if you can continue working on your H1B, that's the better thing to do. EAD gives you a fallback option in case you get laid off or something. You've got work authorization.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That was my question.
You're welcome. स्मृति जी क्या बात रास्ता भूल गई?
No, so sorry, Rajiv ji. I'll be super quick. I forgot to ask you one more thing about my application. So the change of status that I'm now filing for B2 to F1. The other two things that I had actually collected to add to my application was firstly details about my layoff, and secondly all of my past. My previous program I-20, all my H1Bs, and all of my whole visa history. And that was keeping in mind because my B2 was pending. Now that I'm thinking that I'm in valid B2 status, do you think that I should add all of those?
I don't think so. I think you can overdo it too much.
Yeah,
So
that's what
somewhere in
I.
between is okay.
Okay, so the layoff, I won't include any of those.
Yeah, just do the B2. They already have that information, right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, perfect. That was it. Thank you so much. Thanks for
You're
your
welcome.
patience, and thanks for doing this, by the way. I mean, there are so many things that I'm learning from these calls that not readily available as well. So seriously, thank you so much for doing this. Really appreciate the
You
effort.
are welcome जी. All the best, स्मृति जी.
Thank you. Bye.
दीपिका जी घूम घाम के फिर से आ गए क्या चक्कर है?
I had a follow-up question, Rajiv ji. I'll be super quick. And I want to check with you if there are any recommended notaries which I could use to notarize my
No, I just
withdrawal.
told you walk into any local bank.
Okay.
And you can, if you walk into your own bank, that will be even easier.
Okay. And also in the withdrawal letter, should I mention any reason, or I can just mention that
You
I'm
don't have to
leaving?
mention a reason. You are leaving. That's good enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
And also after it gets processed, I'll be able to see the status in my USCIS account.
I hope so. But even if you don't, the proof that you mailed it is good enough.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All the best. Ji. Sagar ji, go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, please. Thank you for the opportunity, first of all. I'm on H1B right now. I-140 approved. EB2 priority date is June 2024. India born applicant. Now my question is there any advantage to apply for EB1? Any categories A or B? Because the priority date right now for EB1 also for India born applicants is April 2023, or I just have to wait until I see June 2024 as the priority date.
Okay, too many dates. You are India born.
Yes.
You have an EB2 approved.
Yes.
The EB2 date is current? No.
No.
What is the date on the EB2?
June 2024.
24. If you file an EB1, you can transfer the priority date of 2024 to EB1.
14.
Yeah. So definitely there's an advantage in EB1.
But even for EB1, the priority date right now is like April 2023.
Oh, it will change. EB1s will change. There are not that many EB1s. Okay.
Okay. I mean, waiting and applying until the date gets current is.
It gives you an additional option. I think it's a good idea. All right.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. 1A or 1B, either way, right? It's same.
They are the EB1, A, B, C. They are the same.
Thank you.
Dates are the same. All the best. Yeah, Sid, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. So I am on H1B. It got approved in 2023. It's up for renewal in September 26. So I was I was thinking to get my extension plus amendment done early next year and not wait for just the 6 months time window that opens before September.
No. Wait. You can't file more than 6 months ahead of the start date of the next H1B.
Yes. So you mean I cannot file it more than 6 months before September 26?
So whenever it's expired, so let's say I want my H1B to begin on September 27th. I cannot file more than 6 months ahead of September 27th.
Okay. I was referring to September 2026.
I'm talking about the date, 27th.
Okay. So, yeah. So if I have to, in that case, if I have to still get an extension, then I'll have to file an amendment, and then make it an amendment plus extension.
No. You're doing an amendment plus extension. Why? Is something changing in your H1B?
I wanted to basically get my extension done before this possible H1B salary raise thing
No,
comes
but that's
into
for
play.
lottery cases only. Remember, that's only for lotteries. That's not for extensions.
But won't they apply the same salary when the LCA is renewed in September 26th? They will apply the same wages.
No, it's for lotteries. Why?
Okay, I was
Because
thinking
think
that.
about what they are saying. Level 1 gets to the lottery only once. Level 2 gets to the lottery twice. Level 3 gets to the lottery 3 times. They are not talking about H1Bs that are already approved and getting extended.
Oh no, actually, I was referring to the other thing, which is now where they are trying to raise the H1B minimum wages or
I haven't
what we
seen
call
anything
as
on that.
living wages.
I haven't seen any regulation on that.
Okay. Yeah, I think that is in progress, right? I think they took the comments.
No, I haven't seen anything on that.
Okay.
They haven't made a mandatory minimum wage. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All the best, G. All right, folks. Great talking to all of you. I'll see you next Thursday. Let me just continue.
Hello, sir. This
Yeah.
is
One
Netra Nandini Lakka.
Ji.
I have been waiting in the call. I don't think
Like we have only
I
3
don't know.
members. Can we?
I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you.
Ji, go ahead.
So
Nandini ji, go
sir,
ahead.
okay. So sir, thank you for doing this. I'll make it really quick.
Okay.
So I'll give you a little background about myself. I came to this country to do my master's. I did it in MIS and graduated in December 23. And my OPT day started in February 5th, 2024.
Don't give me all these dates. Just
Okay.
go with the flow and tell me what the
Okay.
bottom lines are.
So this year February, my STEM OPT started, and I missed my 6 months reporting for the STEM OPT. I'm currently working. I've been working since last December,
Okay.
and next year is my final attempt at H1B lottery. So I just wanted to know if this 6 months reporting thing might affect my H1B next
Any
year.
reporting, I don't remember I know that all kinds of reporting requirements, 6 months, 1 year. You have to
Yeah.
talk with your DSO. Can it be fixed or not? Okay. Can they do what is called?
I did talk to them. They told me the 6 months reporting shouldn't be a big issue. The 12-month reporting is crucial because we need to refill the I-983 form and then submit it to them. But I just wanted to make sure because I was really worried about
Your
it.
DSO knows a lot more than I do on this matter.
Oh,
It's all
really?
procedure.
Okay.
It's all procedure and process.
Okay, so when I open my SIVP portal, there's a big dialog box with the crucial dates on it. And for the 6 months reporting, it's written in the red ink that I have missed a due date.
Yeah. So you talk with the DSO what needs to be done about it. Can you submit it later and they can data fix it?
They said they won't be able to do that, and they just asked me to be, I don't know, they just asked me to do it on time for the 12-month reporting.
You can talk to SEVIP directly also.
Okay. Should I email them, sir?
No. Call them up.
Okay.
I think they work till 8 p.m. Eastern time. So just Google SEVIP telephone number. Call them up.
Oh, that's good. Okay. I didn't know about this,
Yeah,
sir.
they're pretty
Okay.
helpful actually. All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you so
All
much.
the best, G. All the best.
Thank you for your time.
One last question.
You're welcome.
I'm just waiting for
Lakshmanji, 1 second. I see you. Give me 1 second. Nandini ji, you're done, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm done.
All right. Lakshman ji, go ahead.
Yeah. So just to give a quick background, I got laid off on October 13th from Amazon, and I'll be on the payroll till December 13th, where
Okay.
my grace period will start from December 14th. So currently, I have an offer with a
So
staffing.
first of all, let me back you up a little bit. We are asking people to be conservative, at least I am, and that don't assume that your 60-day grace period starts from the end of the pay period. Let's assume the worst and say our 60 days begins the day after I stopped working. But if you are pushed into a corner, then take the paycheck approach.
Yeah, I mean, I was told by Amazon while signing
I
the
don't care
last.
what Amazon doesn't write the laws, no. So
Okay. Okay, sure. So okay.
I'll
I
tell
got
you something. I think it will be a very unreasonable interpretation of the law to say that 60-day grace period is not extended by full payment of wages. I think it is. But if you have the luxury of counting it from the day after you stop working, you'll be absolutely 100% safe.
Sure.
Or
And
as close to it.
yeah. So the second question is, I got a job offer from staffing company where I'm working as a software developer. They said they can't offer that much of pay, and they'll offer lesser than that. So they want to change my role, which is like a web developer or something else. So in this case, will it be okay for my H1B transfer, or will that impact me in any way?
So first of all, the job description has to be true and accurate. Second, the job description has to be professional, because web developer is not a professional job. It doesn't require a degree. Okay. But if you are doing very advanced backend web development, where you're optimizing databases, writing databases, connecting with data lakes, all sorts of things, writing single page applications, asynchronous stuff and synchronous stuff. You're doing all kinds of complicated stuff. It could potentially qualify. So it has to be true. It has to be professional, requiring a degree.
So I'll be doing all these roles which we discussed in my future job, but they said we can't provide the job role because the pay wage is not matching for the Santa Clara.
Okay, so if they try to say something that is not true in the H1B paperwork, that's a felony. They can go to prison and you can go to prison. You may not go to prison, but if you're actively involved, government can come after you as well. Don't get involved with that.
So I should go only for the software developer? I shouldn't go for the other roles?
Whatever the truth is, sir, you should go for whatever the truth is. They can't write a job description and give you another job.
Okay, makes sense. And I have one last question. So let us assume like they file my H1 and it is still under process and pending. I mean, it's working on, and I joined there as a if I receive the receipt notice. Now, question is that if I got another job like from Uber, some few days later, then can I ask Uber to file the H1 transfer from through
Yes.
Amazon itself? Is
Yeah,
that
but
legal?
you can't join Uber until this H1B is approved.
Like in some scenarios, I see that this is taking like 6 to 7 months.
Lakshmanji, listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
I'm kind of running out of steam, so I'm not going to be able to talk to you for a long time. Listen to me very carefully. If Uber files your H1B after 60-day grace period,
okay,
the
60 days.
only thing that is connecting your status to Uber is the intervening H1B. If that is approved and you hopefully join them, then doing an H1B transfer is very easy.
What if it is like before the within the 60-day grace period? If
Then there is no problem. If they get your H1B filed within 60 days, then you have the option to join either employer.
Okay, so if we assume like my grace period starts on December 14th, if we assume it, then if Uber files it on December 20th, also I'm safe.
Yes, if it is 60-day, I can only address the 60-day grace period issue, not when it's starting, when it's ending. So I think it should be okay, even if you count it by the wages, but I wouldn't guarantee it.
Okay, because Amazon said that I'll be getting all the benefits. Apart from that, I can't work.
Yeah, well, I already answered your question. Is there something else?
Sure, I'm good. No.
All the best, Lakshmanji.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys. I'll see you again next Thursday. Bye-bye.